were so excited when we were setting up yesterday. We didn't get to do this party with you last year. We didn't get to do the press briefing or the actual event, and we got so excited we were dancing with the mannequin and our hand fell off. So, just wearing your hat like this for a good reason. Hopefully that's a symbol of the flexibility that each of you have shown during the past year as we've changed our lives and recalibrated and been poised and pivoted and all those good things. So without further ado, we're going to introduce our SAH Director, Brad Anderson, who's going to get us kicked off for the exciting 45th anniversary festival year we can't wait to bring to you.
Thanks, Kay, and thanks to each of you for being here. Our media partners, supporters, commissioners, believers are the backbone that we build this event on, and we couldn't do it without you. So thank you for taking the time to share our enthusiasm for what's happening. And speaking of enthusiasm, as I have moved around the community, especially in the last 90 days or so, there is enthusiasm, hope, and excitement in the air. Not just for the festival, but I think for a reawakening of our community. And the festival is a great way to be able to celebrate that enthusiasm. Everywhere I travel, people are talking about how anxious they are for the festival to come, how much they missed it last year, and how much they're looking forward to what's to come. That's been reflected through the generosity of the business community and individuals and their contributions, which remain strong and on target for us to have a balanced budget this year, which is also good. And despite COVID, we believe that that spirit of community and that energy that has made the festival successful for 45 years this year will prevail. We're still looking for some volunteers. This wasn't on the script, everybody, but they play a critical role. You know, we've used a figure of about 2,000 each year that we need, and it's no different this year. So if you can help us by sharing that need and that opportunity for people to serve the festival in that special way. There are some great opportunities to serve and check with our staff. There's an exciting lineup of artists and performers, good things to eat, and a park full of activities for kids and families that you're going to get to hear about. The staff and committees have worked hard to ensure that the spirit of the festival is intact and as strong as ever. First and foremost, this is a festival of the arts. But equally important, it's a celebration of community. This Labor Day weekend, the challenges of life in the world are going to melt away as tens of thousands of people gather to experience the magic of the Smoky Hill River Festival. Join me in hearing a little bit more about some of that excitement and some of the arts that will surround you and fill this community. First is entertainment with Adam Pauscher.
Hi, thank you all for being here today. I am Anna Pauscher-Morowitz. I'm the entertainment coordinator for the Smoky Hill River Festival. And the entertainment committee worked diligently on the selection of headliners and multi-stage acts to play for our 2021 festival, some of which have been previously announced. I am excited to share some new highlights for you right now. So each day, the celebration of the arts builds to an exciting performance by our headlining acts. On Friday, we'll have Cowboy Mouth. They are a high-energy and inspiring rock, punk, big easy blues band from New Orleans. Saturday, we have two-time Grammy Award-winning group, the Phantom Blues Band. And on Sunday, the Sunset Sinners will close out the festival with a rocking ending to our 45th year. 8 national and regional touring acts play multiple sets between Stage 2 and the Eric Stein stage. Lovers of reggae, funk, and soul, you won't want to miss Sundub or Kushana. You can celebrate our beautiful and shared community with Caribe Mexicano. For those gritty Tom Waits vibes, make sure to check out the Hoot and Hollers. For fans of bluegrass and roots, the Haymakers will bring it home for you. And for people who enjoy experimental music, you won't want to miss That One Guy and the contemporary jazz of the Marcus Lewis Band. On the Artie stage in Artiopolis, there is a bit of a theme of exploring arts through science. Experiments will be performed during the Science Shindig. There will be bubbles and puppet shows. And backed by popular demand, the silly and entertaining do otherwise. Part of the magic of festival also comes from our roving performers. You never know when you'll run into a performance on the sidewalk, or waiting in a food line, or even hiding in the bushes. This year you can expect living statues, balloon artists, stilt walkers, more puppets, spontaneous dance, and the infamous hedge people. Throughout the festival, local attendees might also recognize some musicians that they know and love. You won't want to miss the Kansas Wesleyan Orchestra and Jazz Band, Falling Walrus, Mayhem the Band, Cash Hollister, and Jazz Tangent. We are thrilled to be announcing the full entertainment lineup today on our website. Please be sure to take time to explore the exciting acts that will be a part of this year's event. Thank you.
For the festival veterans in the room, there's an area that you've come to know as the Bravo stage. I challenged our staff a few years ago to rethink what was happening at Bravo and that experience. And I am excited to announce that there's really a new and revitalized area of the festival that we hope everyone will explore this year and engage. It's called Riverside. And in that former area of Bravo, in the northwest corner of the park, between the Mulberry entrance and the statue entrance, there's a beautiful shaded area that will have a tented venue with an entertainment stage, but it'll also be filled with areas for creators, makers, and investigators. Instead of just being a spectator of the arts, this invites folks to participate. It is beautifully shaded, as I said, and it'll be filled with artists, performers, and materials for folks to make their own mark. And you'll hear a little bit more about that in a minute. So this has been a bit of a team effort. I've run some interference with the staff, and then Anna and Joan have graciously stepped in and helped shape the rest of that. So to hear a little bit about what's going to be happening at Riverside, I'll have Anna and Joan share.
All right, so for the entertainment aspect of Riverside, festival goers can play their own music during Ed Estra's Jam, or they can read poetry during the open mic. Festival goers can also participate in a live game show audience. They can hula hoop with one of our roving artists, Martika Daniels, which you will want to check out in the pond in the evening. She's doing an awesome photo show. And they can also freestyle rap and dance with the hip hop wagon, amongst other opportunities that will be on our stage and off the stage as far as entertainment goes.
And another very special thing about Riverside is that festival goers can actually make art themselves and explore their own creativity. So, for example, there will be chalk art making on site and the chance to get some of that beautiful henna body art from the henna chicks. And for the very first time at festival, Riversiders can try their hand at stacking their own unique rock sculptures in the ancient tradition of cairn making. Just an example, a lovely example. Bug rack out there. To show you what that's going to be like.
Took me days.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? So we'll have that set up and people can make their own and recreate and work together, and it'll be a fun way to do some creative work there in Riverside.
Finally, a different twist to the stage. While the entertainment will be engaging and the opportunity for people to participate, something that has been missing, and we thought the Riverside stage would be a good opportunity for those participants, investigators, the curious. We're going to have a series of some curated conversations on the stage, a couple of hours each day that in one case, Connie Burkett, a local artist, will be interviewing the installation artist that Joan has put together for this year's festival, giving the participants a little bit more of a chance to ask questions. What were you thinking? You know, and perhaps to help inspire others to be creative in their own practices in new ways by hearing about some of those 20-some pieces that are site-specific for the festival that weekend. Additionally, we're going to be inviting some stakeholders, some early founders, some folks with historical knowledge and early memories, and others to share in other conversations about the unique aspects of what has made the festival special to them or to this community or to their business. And we've invited Feely Creative to film those experiences in hopes of eventually building a historical piece or something that captures that essence in that moment as we move towards our 50th year. So check out the full schedule in the program when it occurs, and we'll have those times specified and more description, and a chance for the audience to also ask some questions or perhaps participate. So with that, I think we're moving to visual arts, and Joan will be back to share the good news of what's happening there.
All right, so as for all the rest of the art throughout the park, we know that so many art collectors and art lovers are super excited to find out what our makers are going to bring to us this year. And we're all looking forward to welcoming the more than 130 artists that are headed our way from 19 different states. So about half of those are new to festival. So festival goers will have lots to explore, lots of fresh art and crafts from these innovative and talented makers. And as always, one of the best parts will be that we have this wonderful opportunity to actually meet and talk with the people and the talent behind everything that's on display, and also the option to select these great works of art from the people who actually make them. So you can expect to find booths filled with paintings, sculpture, photographs, clothing, jewelry, all kinds of things made from many materials: clay, glass, wood, metal, even some handmade soaps, and perhaps a couple hand-sewn puppets. Also, in true festival tradition, there will be a number of exciting awards presented throughout the weekend. These will include the Favorite Kids' Choice Award. So be sure and look for and spread the word about ballots that people can find and kids can fill out. They'll be at the art show tents and the first treasure tent. And for the first time ever, the $700 Marie Chapman Award will be given. Marie served the art show from its very beginning, 45 years ago, and passed away in June of 2018. So in honor of her, we'll be presenting an artist with that award as well. So there are so many ways for everyone in the community to enjoy and participate in the festival. And one of those ways is our Art Patron program. And that program continues to grow as more and more people learn just how much fun it is. Some of the perks include access to the VIP tent, where program members can relax and cool off throughout the whole weekend, kind of have a place to park it and hang out, chill. You get an invitation to the exclusive premiere cocktail party, which is on Thursday night, where artists and patrons mingle and hang out. And then also a full preview hour of private art shopping, which is going to happen first thing Friday morning. Everyone is welcome to join the program. You purchase a $100 ticket, which gives you all those perks and access to those events. And then you can turn around and exchange that for $100 in festival gift certificates to just go right out and buy art with. So it's pretty cool. You get a lot of mileage out of that, $100. So tickets to join are available now online at riverfestival.com. Our festival prints, you
see our festival print for 2021 here. This beautiful piece. It is by Raina Dietrich. Artist, her name is Raina Dietrich, and she developed a very unique process that involved going out and walking the Smoky Hill riverbank, where she collected various kinds of leaves and flowers and bits of nature that she found along the river's edge. And she went through the drying process for those things that she found and then carefully dusted over them with graphite powder onto paper in many, many different layers to achieve this very beautiful, very interesting effect. It's such a cool process-oriented method of creation, and she developed this. And it's just cool because she incorporated actual remnants from our river's natural environment in order to create it. So it seems pretty special piece. And as always, this print goes to anyone who makes a donation of $100 or more. And our awesome t-shirts this year were designed by Salina's very own Julie Cates. She said that she chose these bright and bold colors to represent the community's excitement about finally coming together again for festival and to express how ready everyone is to get together and have a good time. I think she's right. They come in a full range of sizes for kids and adults, and they can be bought here at the office, online at riverfestival.com, or at the info booths on festival weekend while supplies last. And we're also excited to feature more than 20 fun and engaging site-specific art installations, and they'll be spread all around the park, which guarantees pretty much that there'll be something to surprise and intrigue people of all ages, including 3 brand new installations this year. So that's going to be a lot of fun, and everyone should keep their eyes out for a completely different looking kind of tent. One does not look like the others. And be sure and go in there and explore. Also look for a very unusual looking fan. I can only tell you that it's quite large and might be part of a sculpture. And to keep the beautiful Dragon Dream Bridge Company, we're adding a gorgeous new art installation on the bridge by the event center. So that's going to be a lot of fun and very cool to see. And last, but certainly not least, stopping in at the Art and Craft Demo Tent means a chance to observe 8 very skillful artists and artisans in action. They'll be right there demonstrating their art making process for us to watch and enjoy and learn from. These will be scheduled throughout the entire weekend, so be sure and check the schedule in your festival program that you get at the park, or you can also check the website, riverfestival.com, on your phones or mobile devices. And that way, if there's something specific that you want to see or learn about, you can be sure and go to the tent at that time and not miss it. But no matter what, there will always be something to see and enjoy all around the park.
Good morning. I'm Susan Everwine, and I am the coordinator for Ardiopolis, which is the children's area at the festival. It's the best part of the festival, and you can vote now to say that it is. It really is, though, a festival in itself. We really have it set up so that there are many kid-friendly things to do, as well as families. I mean, it's really a great time for everybody to get together and just have fun, play, and make memories together. So, in addition to the acts that will be at Artie's stage that Anna's already mentioned for us, we will also have our free make and take projects for the children under the big tent of Creation Crossing. The crafts this year will include the edible art, painting, musical instruments, and other ways for children to use their imaginations and create. I could talk about each and every part of Ardiopolis, and we could go on and on, but I've decided to focus on just a couple. Backed by popular demand, we have Color Me Crazy Face Painting,
who will be creating free temporary body art this year with their new airbrush tattoos. I know our little guys are going to just absolutely love this, but I suspect some of the older kids are too. And I'll probably see some parents out there with tattoos also. Additionally, the other area that I want to point out, and I'm very excited about, is Game Street. So this orange and black netting game here is going to be one of the activities that we'll have in Game Street this year. So just a little bit of history. Since the beginning, Game Street has been sponsored games by local organizations, and children had to pay to play the games. This year, for the first time, we are going to feature family-friendly activities such as this, and we do think that these will appeal to a broad age group of people and not just the little tags, you know. And that was part of what we wanted to achieve, is that family bonding opportunity and competition with friends and family to engage in that play. But this year, they're going to be free. They will be without a fee to participate. This is something that's near and dear to my heart, so I've just got to quickly share with you the rationale behind this. According to the Kansas Department of Education, during the 1920 school year, 53.6% of Saline County K-12 students were approved for free or reduced lunches. If we drill that down a little bit more, in the Community Needs Assessment dated January of 2020, USD 305, the main school district here in Salina, reported a total enrollment of 7,156 students. Of those, 44.7% qualified for free lunch, and 14.3% qualified for reduced lunch. So that's a total of 59%. So by replacing those pay-to-play games, we really are making the festival more accessible to all. And making that change really just aligns with our Festival Family First program. And that program is funded by private individuals and businesses who provide admission for families or individuals that might not otherwise be able to attend. We work with several organizations like Salvation Army and Catholic Charities, as well as many others, and they make referrals to us. And then their admission is sponsored by private citizens. I know Brad already mentioned this, but last but not least, we are looking for volunteers. So if you are looking for ways to get involved, please go to our website, riverfestival.com, or give us a call and kind of talk through what you would be most interested in. Now, I know you're all going to want to be in Artiopolis and help the children with their crafts, but Kay needs some assistance, Joan needs some assistance, so it's not just me. But you're welcome to come spend your days with me. Now, Amanda Morris, to tell you a little bit about the food options.
All right. So, food. We have 7 new vendors this year, which is the most we've had in quite a while. We are looking at having some great variety of foods to enjoy, and our Indian tacos will still be there. I know those are, but it's not a festival without an Indian taco for me. And there'll also be things like pineapple bowls and frozen cheesecake and our awesome homemade vanilla ice cream, kettle corn. All of those things will be there with some of those new foods that we will all enjoy. We're looking forward to, the vendors were very excited and happy to be back and happy to get a festival under their belts after this crazy year. So that's about it. Now Brad and Joan are going to talk about the event that lots of people like, the Festival Medallion Fest.
Don't tell anybody. But the medallion is out there, and it's just for you. It's on public property in the city limits. Keep that here, and then you have a shot. This is short and sweet. Yes, the medallion is going to be back. It will be as engaging and ramped up as it ever has. We will be using the riverfestival.com website for the release of the, I believe, twice daily clues is what we have settled on. The times of those will change slightly, and we're not going to use this time to go through the details of it. Mid-August, we'll have about 7 or 8 days, depending on how industrious the few thousand people who look are, and we'll do a separate release with those details and be engaging with our media partners and others in helping share that enthusiasm. If you're a business or an employer in town and here supporting, please know that second to the NCAA, this is the greatest distraction from the normal work that you're going to have. And we're looking forward to being that distraction as we ramp up for the festival going forward. So, let's see, Anna? Yeah.
So I wanted to take a moment just to mention that on Friday, August 6th, we'll be celebrating Festival Friday. We'll be in Oakdale Park at the Eric Stein stage with Good Morning Bedlam. They're a band from Minneapolis, Minnesota. They will start performing at 6:30 p.m. and go till about 8. They're, I don't know, I like to describe them as kind of like a saucy folk trio. It's a little bluegrassy. I don't know, they have a lot of fun, definitely very enjoyable music. We will also be selling wristbands and t-shirts for the festival at that event, so you can get yours early at the early pricing for the wristbands. We will also have 3 Freddy's ice cream sandwiches for the first 175 attendees.
Excited about that already. Before Amanda and Glenn and I put on our thinking caps to remind you of things we want you to take away, we're going to do 2 more prizes. So we used to do dots on chairs, but just in case anybody didn't want to bend over today, someone has a green dot on the back page of their press kit. It might be on the food page. Oh, it's Kathy. Kathy, we're going to let you give this prize to someone else. Or you can keep it. Or you can share your prizes together. Or you can swap it out. Okay.
Who would like to share with?
We're going to go with Brittany.
Thank you.
Brittany's not only the chair of our Arts Commission, in addition to her busy job at First Pres, but she also serves on our museum board, which we're so appreciative. So she leads 3 lives, and who knows what she sleeps. Our last prize. Our last prize is to celebrate. Who can shout out their very favorite festival food, not including staff? Let's hear it. What's your favorite food that you can't live without at a festival?
Homemade ice cream.
Oh, okay, we got 2. Linda's getting along.
Yeah.
Go along, Linda. Remember, going to start us with the wristband facts?
So as one of the things we are changing this year is admission is no longer by button. Admission this year will be by wristband. It's a nice fabric wristband. These are 4-day wristbands. They get you in from Thursday night all the way through Sunday. You do have to wear them the whole time. They're nice, little, comfortable. They won't be irritating or anything like that. We also have added, you will be able to purchase at the gate daily wristbands for $10. So those are also an option that we've added. with the admission, because we know some people just want to come to, one day, or is only in town for a day or whatever, and that gives them another option. And so those are $10 at the gate. 4-day wristbands are $15 in advance. They go on sale Monday, July 26th through Tuesday, August 31st. And they are available here. They will be available here at the office, and also 40 regional,
Here in town.
40 here in town, and then
20 some.
20 regional locations will be selling those for us. We also have, Joan talked about the t-shirts. Those are $15. They come in a V-neck or a crew neck, like Brad's got on. We also have tank tops and kids sizes, which are the crew neck, and the kids sizes do run 10 on those. And let's see, what else?
What hours of operation, so there's people and festivals open? So I was sending some information to someone who's not here today. We were reminded that our normal hours, or our regular hours of operation are Thursday, 4 to 10. That's when we have food and festival jam, right? And then Friday, Saturday is 10 to 10. Sunday is a slightly shorter day, 10 to 5, right? And then Arneopolis hours fall within that. So all you have to know is to get to that website, give us a call. We're so appreciative of each of you here today, and other families, individuals, and companies across town. It may seem trite to say it takes a village, but it does take the entire community in our region. We have media representatives and sponsors here in the room from outside Salina, and it is truly a regional partnership, and we hold precious that opportunity to produce the festival for you, so we can't wait. This is our 60-day countdown to bring the festival to you, Labor Day this year only, Labor Day weekend. And so we'll welcome your questions and opportunities. If you're here to interview members of the staff and take care of that afterward, please grab a snack and network, unless we have anything else to share today.
Oh, I do want to thank Randy, Vortex for our sponsorship. They are our wristband sponsors this year. They took that over, so we're very appreciative of that. And also Randy Eastman from Pop's Kettle Corn. He provided the cheesy corn and the kettle corn for our snacks today. Thank you.
Anything else for a shout out, Brett? You think of?
No, the only other thing, and I'm speaking to the choir here, but that came to mind. A couple of weeks ago, I was meeting with one of our foundation board members, and we were talking about the Patriot program. And in the middle of the meeting, he just said, wait a minute, when I go to the festival, the rest of the world goes away. I don't want to work, I don't want to think, I just want to enjoy. And you're going to get that opportunity on Labor Day weekend. The rest of the world is going to melt away. The troubles and challenges of the day are going to be set aside, and we're going to celebrate like a community like we never have before, and I can't tell you how excited and ready I am for that. So thank you for being a part of that.
Even though she wasn't at the microphone today, we're giving a shout out to Glenda Johnson in the back of the room, who makes everything happen. And she just had a little thing called her daughter's wedding last weekend to be in charge of for a long time, and we're so glad she's back with us. And a big thank you to our team. You never know about how smooth and calm and cheerful they are today, how quickly they're rattling underneath. So give them word of thanks, and Amanda's worked a lot on that website in the last 24, so we may give her a nap tonight. So stay with us and have fun. We're so glad you're here. Get your posters and kids with us in the back. Thank you.